welcome to Joanne with the Knee. Today I have for you my September makes. So get yourself a cup of tea and sit and have a little visit with me. I have some sewing that I have done, very little sewing, let me put it right up front there. But I have some knitting that I have finished and things that I have started in September and finished in September. So get yourself a cup of tea and have a little visit. Today I'm drinking Celestial tea, which is lemon zinger, and it's in this funky cup. It's a mug, and I really don't care much for the mug. You see this handle here? How awkward it is? You can put your hands in there. It's pretty tough on the wrist, really. So you can hold it like this. Oh. It's piping hot. So anyhow, it is so, I like the size of the mug, but the handle is to be desired. A shame. And I love the color of the cup. I don't know if you can see the color very well, but anyways, I don't know if you can see the steam coming out of there. It's pretty good. Oh, can you see the tea? There you go. I don't know if you can see it, but oh, hot. Anyhow, so hope you're all doing well today. Today my husband and I went to our gym to work out. We work out once a week for 20 minutes, and our gym is about an hour away. The gym that we go to is about an hour away. And anyhow, we're back home and I did my little rest, and now I'm ready to go again. So anyhow, let's start with what I'm wearing today. This is the topper that I showed you with my last video, and I kind of like it hanging. I like it like this with my top hanging out. So that is McCalls. It's a hack that I did with this pattern, McCalls pattern. And I showed you how I hacked it in my last video. I don't know if I can put it up here or something. I see people put it up here. There are videos that you can check out. But I haven't gotten to that learning curve yet. So hang in there with me, and if you search my videos and the playlist, you should be able to find it. Anyhow, this is so comfy and so nice. I'm going to make a lot of use with it next summer because fall has come like that around here in the Pacific Northwest. So my next topper is this simplicity pattern that I hacked also, 8302. And I did the jacket there, the topper, and I entered into Viv Joy Topper Challenge or Viv Joy Challenge on Instagram. And anyhow, what I had done, I kind of hacked it, is I did not put the buttons on it, and I did not put the collar on it. And I lined it because I made a red one with the same hack, no buttons and with no collar. And I didn't line it, and I'm so disappointed. It has facing in it, and you open it up and you see the pockets, you see the seams, and it just not that nice looking actually. But I love the red jacket, or the red topper, whatever you want to call it. So here is the topper. Let's see. Look at that. I put an orange satin lining inside of it. It's pretty sparkly in this light. It's not that sparkly really. But anyhow, I lined it and I put orange pockets in there. So let me show it to you. I don't know if you'll be able to see this very well, but let's give it a shot. Okay. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. I put it over what I had down here. But anyhow, I like, well, you see this, the pockets right here, the pocket right there, and anyhow, I like it. I could put, actually I could put a button on the top here. I might do that. But I'm going to give it to my daughter because she loves orange. And if she doesn't want it, hey, I'm all about it. I'm just so beginning to really love orange myself. So that is all that I have for the sewing department. So if you're interested in any of the knitting that I have, just hang in here. Whew. Okay, let's go with a pair of socks. Let's close this up. I started these a few months ago. They're a pair of socks for my brother for Christmas. His birthday is also on Christmas Day. And he's going to be 50 years old this year. So I made him a pair of socks. And I used Knit Picks yarn. And it's a tweed yarn. And the pattern is just a plain, what they call a vanilla sock pattern. It's a pattern I've used for many, many years making socks. So this is my first knitting project, and I'm so excited that they're done now instead of in December. So, okay. Another sip of my tea. Alright, I hope you can see these fingerless mitts that I knit for my daughter-in-law for Christmas. I just love the pattern. Oh, let's get them set up right. Here they are. I would try them on for you, but I don't want to stretch them out before I give them. I washed and blocked them so they look nice and spiffy and new, and I am going to be making more of these for Christmas gifts. Anyhow, this is the pattern that I used. I don't know if you can see it. It's a pattern that I found online, and it was a free pattern. And anyhow, this is what I do for keeping track of rows, and I use the little washi tape to stick this on there, and also I use it for my rows, my different rows, to move it along the page because it comes off easily and you can put it back on. Anyhow, I probably shouldn't have been showing you. Oh, this is a free pattern, so it's okay if I show you the instructions. Anyhow, I put my patterns in these little file keepers, plastic enclosures, and you can put it in a book. I have a binder full of patterns, and they're in these little envelopes, clear envelopes, and that's how I organize my patterns. But this was so easy to follow, the pattern was so easy to follow, and I think it may have taken me 4 days to do these because obviously I don't knit all the time consistently. And another Christmas gift done. Okay, now this is a project that I have worked on for quite a few months, and I will hopefully put a picture up here of this all spread out. But here is the shawl that I made. I've never made this shape before with I guess a V neck, a V back. You know, one of those long shawls. Anyhow, I got this from this book called Knit Prayer Shawls. And it was a very, very easy pattern to make. And here's a picture of it. Very easy pattern to make, but I didn't really care for the colors nor the yarn. My mom had picked out the yarn while she was here last, last winter. And anyhow, she bought 3 big skeins of yarn, and I used up one on that pattern, and the rest I'm just giving away to Goodwill because she didn't care for it either. So, but anyways, it's going to be it's a nice shawl, and there are people who love those colors, and we have a friend in mind who's going to get it. So anyhow, oh, back to my gloves. I knit these fingerless gloves out of Rowan felted tweed yarn. The same yarn that I had made a nice sweater with a few years ago, and that was the part of the leftover yarn. I didn't realize I had almost a whole nother skein, so I may make some more of those gloves with that yarn. Okay, now to the next thing. Oh, nothing in there. Okay, these are pretty special. Hold on. Anyhow, I had this yarn hanging around. Look at that. A ton of yarn hanging around. I have no idea how I accumulated this yarn. But I have it, and I made a baby blanket out of a skein of that, and then I have all this. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll be making some baby hats. And look at this little one. Oh, I hope you can see it all right. Anyhow, it is such a pretty little, dainty little hat. And I think it'll be a nice little preemie hat. I had to knit it flat, and then I seamed it together on the side and tied a little top to it. And the pattern, I didn't use a pattern. I just have knitted for a while, and I kind of know how many stitches to use. And so that's for preemie. But anyhow, this is another hat. Isn't that so cute? And this is for like a 2-month-old baby or 3-month-old baby. So I just knit this flat. No, I knit this in the round, and then I sewed on the top. And I didn't do all that great of a job. I wanted to do the Kirshner stitch, and anyways, I got messed up somehow. So anyhow, those are my finishes for the month of September. There goes September, zooming by like every other month this year. But already this month I am already sewing, so my October makes should be more impressive than this month's. So come back and visit me again. I'll be back soon. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Bye-bye.